I'm sitting here in a setback season because transparency. I got hip surgery. Thought had a really really good day after hip surgery, and I was like, oh, I don't need these crutches anymore. I don't need this brace. Um, yeah, I need the crutches and the brace, and now I'm really hurting. Um, I realized that I'm always trying to be God's strongest soldier. Like always. Like you know how people will be like, "Oh, don't sign me up for the strongest soldier package." God don't gotta sign me up. I'm gonna go ahead and sign myself up because you need something done, Lord. Say less. Who we praying for? Who we interceding for? Who I need to shake the devil up for? Because at any point in time, Lord, allow me to kick the devil in the face. Don't get your hands dirty, because I've always been the type, well, not always been the type, but I'm learning that I am the type that love a knuck if you buck situation. I'm the type where, oh, we going to war, Satan, say less. God gonna always put me on the front line, and I love that he can trust me to do that. Love that he can throw that armor on me and be like, girl, go, because I'm gonna get him. um but the problem is on the other side, because then he tell me to take the armor off, and I'm like, excuse you, who are you talking to? Why are you disrespecting me like this? This is armor. This mine. Mine. um and what it does is I haven't learned to transition between God's soldier and God's kid. Like, I am a king's kid, and I'm hurt right now because I had this surgery. And God's like, dude, stop. You trying to run back to the front line so quick because that's what you know, that's what you're comfortable with, that's where you know you thrive. But you can also thrive in the palace, relaxing, putting your feet up. And it scares me because I'm like, God, you must, uh, you want me to just relax? Like, wait, you want me to sit here and watch TV, heal, do nothing, take FMLA? Lord, that can't be you. Must be the devil, because, we got to stay busy. And God's like, I just really want you to heal. But more importantly, I want you to shift out of soldier to a king's kid. And when I was sitting here and I was thinking about what a king's kid is, like, a king's kid is just that. Most of the time, they don't go out to battle. They all around the palace. They get the luxuries of life that the soldiers don't get. They get the comforts of having their dad be ruler over all. And I'm realizing I don't know how to have the comforts of my dad. Like, and I want to say is slightly disrespectful to God, because you're my kid, Steph. Like, of course I want you to rest. Of course I want you to heal. You don't need to be on the front line at all time. I need you to trust that if I take you off the front line, I still got you covered. I need you to trust that you can lean on the luxuries of having a good father, and having a good father who's also King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Baby, there ain't no aboves. Crown real heavy on Big G. But, like, I don't know how. Like, it's been the reason I'm sitting in the situation I'm sitting in now, because I'm like, oh, well, all my women independent, and my independent butt done set myself back, so the point that I'm in pain. And God's like, you could have just been sitting down this entire time. No one told you you had to clean your own kitchen. No one told you to vacuum. No one, like, and it's not slightly disrespectful. It is disrespectful for our king, because if he has put me in a position that he wants me to rest, that's exactly what I need to do. And it's not because I don't even need to agree. We don't got to agree. Me and God don't got to agree. My answer is always going to be yes, and I just need to follow through with my yes. Like, I'm realizing that I don't know how to be a king's kid. I don't know how to just allow the covering of the king to be the covering of the king. And it's the reason why God has got me in the season that He's got me in is because, thank you, Stephanie. I know you know how to be a soldier. Let's put that to the side. Learn how to be a king's kid. Learn how to be soft. Learn how to be taken care of. Learn how to be waited on. I literally asked God in this moment, I said, Lord, how can I serve you in this moment? He says, with grace. And I was like, what does that even mean? Lord, with grace. Like, and he was like, in this season, I just need you to understand that the season itself is a blessing. The rest is a blessing. The time out is a blessing. And no, you may not understand it. No, you may not like it, because I don't. I like to be busy. I like to be structured. I like to know what's going on. Like, y'all, I ain't even at work. And that's a whole different topic of how, like, baby, why is your whole lifestyle attached to that people company? But anyway, I need to do it in grace. Grace is God's favor upon my life, His blessing bestowed on me, even though I don't deserve it. Father, I thank you for blessing me with this season of rest. I thank you for blessing me with this time to just breathe. I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure you're going to teach me. I'm sure you're going to help me figure out how to just flow in this season, how to heal, and how to just allow you to take care of me. That's it. It's to step back and allow God to take care of you. King's kid. You don't get the soldier's bread anymore. You king's kid. Go get you a steak. You not on the front line with bumps and bruises. King's kid. Go lay down. You got an injury. You not bandaging yourself up because you in a war zone and you got to get back out there. There's staff to wait on you. We have people for that. Life will always feed you different seasons because God doesn't want you just one way. He wants you well-rounded. Like, they love to say that in corporate, but I'm taking it from corporate and putting it back to the Bible. Like, God wants you well-rounded in Him. He wants to show you that in any season, He's still king. He's king if you got to go to war. He's king if you need to rest. He's king if you're on your knees crying as a subject. But you got to be able to go in the seasons with Him, because He's going to show you that no matter what part of life you're in, I'm still king. I'm still going to do what I need to do. If you are my standing in the space of my subject, if you're standing in the space of my soldier, and if you're standing in the space of my kid. And sometimes, and one day, you might be standing in all those spaces. And that's okay, because in all those spaces, He's going to be king. So my season right now is I can't really do nothing but be a king's kid. It might be a little bratty. Blame it on my daddy. But I'm seeing now that God really just wants me to rest and be okay with this type of rest. I didn't just rest. Just rest.